What's up, family? I'm DB. This is Cut Culture, where we highlight barbers and discuss everything from lifestyle, education, products, and clients. And today, I am in Las Vegas with my man Jamaal.
Yeah, that.
At Olympian Barbershop.
Olympian Barbershop.
Who's the manager of the shop. Say what's up to the family, Jamaal.
What's going on, family? Cut Culture, what's the deal? Jamaal Williams, maccgrams, you know what it is. YouTube me, follow me.
That's it. That's it. Hey, a little bit later on, we're gonna get into how you can contact Jamaal for booking, where he located at, and all the social media and all the good stuff. So, how long you been a barber, man?
I've been a barber 16, almost 17 years now.
17 years, and you started in California?
Started in California.
And what city?
Long Beach. I went to, my first barbershop I worked at was in Long Beach. I had worked at a shop that my instructor had bought. And when I graduated, the next day I graduated, I was working at the shop right across the street from the barber college.
Oh, wow.
Crazy, right?
So long, but you from Oakland though, right?
No. I'm from California. I'm from Compton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Compton.
Oh, so get it right.
Man, I'm from Compton. That's the Bay. I fuck with the Bay though, but I'm from Compton. But I went to barber college in Long Beach, John Wesley.
Okay, so 17 years.
Yeah.
And you owned the shop after?
I owned the shop
how many
after
years?
Working maybe 6-7 years of being a barber.
And that was your first?
That's my first shop. It was Head Up Fades in Long Beach, like Signal Hill area, California Heights area.
Okay, so did you know you wanted to be a barber coming out of high school? How did that come about?
Hell no. I didn't even cut hair in high school. I didn't. The first time I picked up a clipper was barber college.
Really?
First time ever.
Wow. I mean, I met people like that, but I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so
first time ever.
So what made you want to say, you know what, whatever I'm doing today is not working, let me try this?
Well,
or was it like that?
Nah, it was like that. I was into some other shit and ended up getting popped, going to jail.
Okay.
And then my whole thing was, damn. And this is crazy because this was my mind state at the time. You know, how can I still sell tree and have a regular job?
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna be a barber one day and I'm gonna sell pounds out of my barbershop.
And that was gonna be your front.
That was my whole thing of being a barber, and that shit really, I fell in love with cutting hair.
Right. But today what we want to talk about is loyalty to barbers, being loyal to barbershops, like the loyalty that lies between that barber and that shop. Like, is it, like, should I be, like, how loyal should you be?
I mean, I'm a firm believer in where you start at sometimes is not where you're gonna finish at the end of the day.
Right.
You know, if you find a shop that you fit in well with the other barbers, the clients, even the businesses around the shop, that all plays one big role in if I want to be here for my career, you know? But loyalty in the shop, I think that's more with being fair with the fellow barbers, sharing clientele, even helping out with haircuts if a certain barber needs some help here and there, helping out with the everyday, day-to-day duties in the shop. Not one person should just take out the trash, not one person should just sweep, answer the phone.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? To me, that's loyalty.
Right.
You know, that's loyalty to where you're working at. You treat it like it's yours.
Right. You kind of treat it like it's yours. So,
exactly.
So what do you say to when you have a shop owner that feels like you leaving their shop in whatever way is being disloyal to them?
Yeah. How do you
feel about that?
To me, that's not business. That's not how the business is ran anyway.
Right.
If it's my time to leave and I feel like there's a better situation for me elsewhere, or if I just can't deal with the energy in a shop, or even deal with the energy coming from a manager, I mean not manager, from a barbershop owner, and it's just time for me to leave. That's not me being disloyal. You know, me being in the shop, abiding the rules that are set for the shop, and going above and beyond my duties and as a barber, then yeah, that's me being loyal. It's me being loyal here. But if I want to leave for any reason, if I just feel like I just want to go, I should be able to go.
Okay.
It shouldn't be a problem.
So is it is it different depending on the way you leave the shop? So, and what I mean is,
of course,
if I am here Monday, or say I'm here Monday, and leading up to Monday, I didn't say anything about me leaving, and Tuesday, you come in as the owner and all my stuff is gone and I'm out.
I think that's a little shady.
Right.
In my opinion.
Without context.
Without context, yeah.
That's kind of shady, right?
That's kind of shady.
Okay, right.
I think that, well, see that, but that goes both ways though. It's a fine line because a barbershop owner can fire you whenever.
Right.
The owner doesn't have to say, hey, you're gonna have to leave in 2 weeks. So
Exactly.
be ready to go. I do think that that'd be dope if owners did that,
Right.
you know, but that could lead up to a barber doing some slick shit at the end of the day to your shop. I've seen barbers do stuff like that.
If the owner was to say, hey, you go
Hey,
by Friday, I need you out.
Yeah,
Right.
and then they could do some other stuff, do something weird to your shop, but that comes with knowing the type of person you're dealing with from jump.
Okay.
If you knew that was the type of person, then why would you have that type of person in your barbershop?
Absolutely.
You know, giving the owner a head of notice about when, you know, I gave my last owner a month before I left.
Right.
Just so the person can find somebody to get somebody in to replace me. And I told the person, hey, I'm gonna hire some people for you, which I did.
Right.
I hired 2 people for you before I left. But that's not being, I wouldn't say that's not being loyal. That's just a shady way to move to I've seen barbers leave and didn't pay their booth rent for that week.
Right.
Just get up and go.
Right.
And don't say nothing and just smash out.
And I'm out.
I'm out of here.
Right. So now I could understand if you are a co-owner, maybe, of a barbershop,
Okay.
and you decide to say, you know what, man, I'm leaving, and the person trusted you and said, I'm gonna put all of this stuff, I'm getting a loan, and you could just pay me back, but everything is in that person's name, and you leave that individual with the financial responsibility because it's all in their name.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That's messed. Now I could see that being really disloyal.
That's disloyal.
It's like, come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
that's being
you
disloyal.
left me like this. So with you being a manager of this shop, what's some ways you can remedy that? Like we talked about having like maybe booth rental contracts where at least from a legal standpoint now, it has nothing to do with I don't like you, I don't necessarily trust you. This is just the way that I conduct business in this shop, and we're gonna keep it all the way professional.
Well, first of all, it's a contract. That holds up in court, small claims court. If you broke that, the owner could take you to small claims court, and the owner will win.
Right.
I think those contracts do work. Personally, I remember when back in Long Beach at the shop I worked at, Cuts and Opinions, like 12 years ago, and the owner wanted to do the contract thing, but it was after me working there 3-4 years. And none of the barbers want to do that because it's like now you want to put these rules and the code of conduct in this contract, and it's like, bro, we already been working a certain way here. Like I don't feel comfortable doing that. So my whole thing is, if an owner wanted to go the contract route, you need to do that from jump.
In the beginning.
Right.
It makes no sense.
You need to set everything up. If in the contract you want somebody to wear overalls and a chicken suit, and they sign that, that's what you have to do.
Right.
But you can't change the game up in between time of, now we'll see, let me fall back on that. So if you do want to set some type of rules like that, I think the owner should have a meeting and discuss everything with the barbers and say, hey, look, I'm looking to move this way with this shop. This is what I want to do. Here's the contract. And at the end of the day, if you want to be here, you have to sign this. If you don't want to be here, you can go. And that's on the owner. If you're going to lose barbers, and if you really feel that stern and strong on what you want to put in place now, then you may have to just move everybody out and start anew. But that's the owner's choice.
Right. And I did an interview before, and this kind of goes back into a piece of that with, if you start in a barbershop, if you have a barbershop, you should have like some type of a nest egg anyway.
Of course.
In case everybody in your shop took off.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that's in life though, period.
That is in life. That is. But
rainy day funds.
You're right. But you'd be amazed.
Oh,
though.
of course.
I mean, we already know because you was a shop owner too, right?
Yes.
So you already know there are barbers and shop owners, obviously, that don't do that because they get caught up in the money. They get caught
so fast.
It comes so fast.
You go so fast.
Right. So you get caught up in the money, but you don't really put anything away. Yeah. So that's a whole nother conversation, though. We gotta, with barbers. Yeah.
And then you understand too, it's easier when, you got certain owners that own shops and somebody else is paying the bills or somebody else pay for the chairs or pay for things. So it's you can run the shop a certain way even when you're losing money in the shop. And you may not even notice that because you're not paying the bill.
Right.
Or it's paid up.
Yeah, right. Right. So if you have like a financial backer.
There you go.
Then it doesn't matter. If somebody take off or.
Because you're not taking a hit now.
Right, you're not taking a hit.
You're financially not taking a hit.
Right. You're not taking a hit. All right. So from a managerial standpoint of running the shop, the manager and the shop owner, how important is it for the manager and shop owner to be on the same page and for that shop owner not to interfere with the manager's duties and just running the shop?
It's important. It's key.
Right.
What's the point of you having me here being a manager then?
Exactly.
What's the point of you having me being a manager here doing the day-to-day things for you to come and disrupt it when you're not here all the time? Now, there's some owners that are in the shop all the time, so then that's, then you guys are both, you're piggybacking off each other. Right. That's dope too.
Right.
But if you have an owner who isn't in the shop all the time.
An absentee owner,
Yeah, and the manager is running things, barbershop is smooth.
Right.
You come in, you may see something you don't like and you get to snapping on people and now you're disrupting the energy.
Right.
You're disrupting what's going on here and we are moving, the barbers are all moving on the same accord, but you got a problem because you're watching on your camera and you're watching what's going on and you don't like it and you just come and disrupting stuff instead of just sitting down and say, hey, what's going on with this? Or you talk to the manager about it and let's figure out a way so you can be happy and then everybody else can be happy.
So, in other words, the owner's actions sometimes can cause people to become disloyal.
Oh yeah, not even just disloyal, to leave.
And they may see that as being disloyal because you took off, but they're not looking at the fact that their actions is kind of causing this by micromanaging, by maybe going back, running between barbers, which is always gonna be a messy thing.
Of course.
Always gonna be messy, especially when you undermining your manager.
Of course.
So if you undermining your manager and this man or this woman has a task to do and they have a way in their mind that they want to do it, you got to let it ride out. You got to let it play out. Let that person do it. And if you got an issue with it, it would make the most sense to go to that person and say,
and address it.
Right, what is going on? Instead of going to Nate or Napoleon or Alex and saying, hey, what's going on with Jamaal? Was this? And kind of coming back to you and So
when now, see, and now that's like to me, that's like some high school shit. Now you're getting different stories from different people instead of addressing the person.
Right, which would be easier to deal with.
Yeah, and now you're subconsciously, right? Now you're throwing this energy off to Napoleon or Nate about this other person, and now it's disrupting the energy in the shop now.
Right.
You don't know that you're actually causing a problem by side busting to somebody else instead of just addressing the person like, hey, what is this? Or what's going on here? It's being straight up, man. It's easy.
Right.
It's really easy. It doesn't have to be hard. A lot of owners make it hard though. They make it hard for themselves.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You're absolutely right. It's a nice shop though, man.
Yeah, it's clean.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
My man Jamaal.
Yeah, that.
Hey, that's what it is. Loyalty.
Oh man, but that whole loyalty thing, man, for me, if I was an owner, to me it wouldn't be about loyalty. You know, I want hardworking, ambitious barbers. I want people to come in here and grind. You know what I'm saying? I want people to come in here grind to where the clients can know that everybody in here can cut.
Right.
It don't matter if Napoleon's my barber, I can come to Irvin and get the same exact cut. Or vice versa, or whoever. Like I wouldn't look for that whole loyalty thing. Now, don't get it wrong. Loyalty is good. Don't get me wrong, but I would rather have dope barbers that like to work, and when they come to work, they work though.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I think you can kind of have just people, you know, in your shop, you know, the barbers, if you're an owner or a manager, you know, that can be loyal to your business. Definitely if you're an owner, if you kind of show and you led by example. If you led by example, they felt like you cared.
Exactly.
You maybe if they were somehow included in some of the things that went on with the shop.
The decisions.
Like, hey, if we're gonna have a, you know, shop appreciation day, or we're gonna have a barber / customers, clients appreciation day.
Yeah.
And they decided, or they were part of that decision-making process.
Yeah, that's
you know?
dope.
And they know this is coming.
Yeah.
Every year we do this, every year.
Yeah.
You know, or maybe, and I'm not saying you have to do this if you're a shop owner. This is just our opinions.
But that's how you build the culture. That's how you build the culture in your barbershop, though.
Right. It is. So maybe that's it. These are just some suggestions that you might be able to do. Some stuff that maybe you can implement, or just some stuff, some things that maybe you just want to think about. So I definitely would like to hear from like barbershop owners and barbers. Like, how do they feel about loyalty within their shop, or loyalty to a shop? How do you feel about that?
Yes,
you know,
sir.
comment. I love to see y'all comment on that. So comment, like, share, all of it. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Let's do it. Let's have a conversation. So Jamaal, we out here in Olympian Barbershop in Las Vegas, man. Tell everybody where they can find you at on social media. Tell everybody where your address is. They want to get a cut.
Yep,
how to book with you.
Yep, you can find me at maccgrams on Instagram. I don't really post too many haircut videos these days, but I'm just get back to it. 7925 South Rainbow Boulevard, Suite B, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89139. Okay, and the barbershop phone number here is 702-750-2226. All right, so get at us anytime. I'm here 7 days a week, and yeah, that's about it.
And the address and the information will be in the bio as well, so you'll definitely be able to get in touch with Jamaal if you're in the city of Vegas visiting, or if you live here.
Yeah.
So that's the show for today. I appreciate you guys coming out here and checking us out. Maybe next time I'll be in your shop in your city. Until we meet again, love, peace, and hair grease. Salute.
All the time.